Senator Amy Klobuchar, Democrat of Minnesota, joins us now. She sits on the Judiciary Committee. She's absorbing this news just as we all are. Senator Klobuchar, thank you for being with us tonight. Let me just get your reaction to this news again. The headline tonight in Politico: Supreme Court has voted to overturn abortion rights. Draft opinion shows.
Now, everyone's given you the disclaimers, Rachel, and we don't know what the final opinion will be. But I will say that I have predicted this for a long time based on the court arguments and based on the hearings for these justices. I asked Amy Coney Barrett if she thought Roe v. Wade was super precedent. She did not think that it was. And yet I believe the American people are with us. So I'd like to focus a bit here on what's going to happen if they do issue this opinion, when all signs point to that they will. Not just this leak, what they have said in the past. If this is issued over 20 states, there's a trigger where abortion will automatically be banned. So it's no longer going to be a decision between a woman and her doctor. Basically, I guess Ted Cruz has made this decision for people. The second thing that we're going to see happen is that you're going to have individual states considering laws banning it. And meanwhile, in Washington, it's on us now to try to codify Roe v. Wade into law. And as you know, we have two Republican senators who are with us when it comes to choice. But the question is, with the filibuster in place, which I firmly believe we should reverse, could we ever get to 60? So this is what we're dealing with right now. And I cannot overemphasize what a change this is, what a disregard to precedent. If this is true, yes, we can be outraged, but we also have to plan. We are going into election year. We are going into the fall where women's rights are going to be on the ballot. And so if nothing can get done in Washington because of Republican obstructionism, then the American people and women are going to have to vote, and people who believe in choice are going to have to vote like they never voted before, because that's the only way we can change this up, or we're going to have a patchwork of laws across the country.
Senator, as you know, one of the things that is most determinative of a woman's economic freedom and self-determination is her ability to make her own decisions about when and if she has kids. If that becomes the government's decision, if that is no longer a decision that women are allowed to make for themselves, that fundamentally changes the economic and life and cultural prospects for every woman in the country. I wonder if that stark truth about what this does to the future of American womanhood and the future of the American family, the future of who we are as a culture, might be enough to scare Republicans in Washington off an effort to do a nationwide ban. I mean, as you say, those trigger laws don't require any action. They'll just go into effect in more than 20 states. But we have reporting in the Washington Post today that they want a nationwide 6-week flat ban. Do you think that they might be the dog that catches the car in that case? They may be too scared to actually do something that radical, or do you think they'd just go for it?
Well, I mean, obviously, they are not going to be able to pass something like this in the Senate right now because Democrats have the slim 50-50, but we have the majority. But I think what you're going to see is a discussion of this in real terms like we've never seen before. Back alley abortions, people having to take buses to other states, people not being able, as you said, to make their own economic decisions right as they're coming out of this pandemic, where there is so much uncertainty right now and people are just trying to get their grounding. And then we're literally stripping the women of this country of their rights. If that happens, I think you're going to see repercussions like never before. They have basically stacked the court with these judges through various procedural games that they played in the Senate. And now is the moment. And the only way this gets decided, if this opinion gets issued as is, it's going to be state by state fights about this with the automatic triggers going in place in many. And then is going to be a decision for Congress. And it makes the election for the House and the Senate more important than any we've seen in our lifetime when it comes to the protection of women's rights.
Senator Amy Klobuchar, a member of the Judiciary Committee representing the great state of Minnesota. Senator, thank you for your time this evening. I know we caught you on short notice. Thank you.
It's great to be on, Rachel. Thank you.